gotta get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. We'll go, finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Hey guys, how's it going? Alright. Alright guys, hey Rob, Crupter. How you two doing? So doing a fantasy, I'm thinking like a magical type of graphic today. We'll see. I do want to look for floating cards. Let me get my chat up. Forgot. Hey Shay. Kurt, hello. Alright. Let me know if the audio is too loud for you guys. Alright. File open. Maybe downloads. Blitz, hi. How's it going? find a bigger picture of her. Let me see. Maybe I download it, I get a bigger size. So how's everybody doing today? It's been a pretty boring day for me. Oh yeah, that one's bigger. Good. Maybe I'll have her like this. Oops. Hit cancel on that. Hit select subject. It's going. Yeah, it's just hot. If you haven't noticed, I'm redhead and pasty white skin, so I don't do well in the heat. Alright, new layer with a layer mask. Missing me. I know, it's like completely gone yesterday. I just had to take a break from YouTube. Did I download this? I might have. Let's make sure my tablet's working right. Size. No, it's not working right. Why is that? Wow, opacity's down. Okay, it's working now. Oops. Let's delete it, not duplicate it. There we go. So, what are we gonna do with this? I originally planned on doing the forest background, but I do that a lot. So we're gonna do like a library. Library, that's how you spell library. Oh well, they'll find it. I like something like this. If I can find the original. You do you? Yep. Room, that's what we want. It's an apartment. I don't want an apartment, I want the library. Oh, I see. So she must have just added them side by side. Where did you get the castle wall though? The windows. You read that as something else? What are you talking about? Ooh, that's cool. We'll do that one. Alright, so let's import the background. Zoom out to resize. Something like that. Maybe we'll do colorization now. We'll apply it to the girl. Let's do color balance and then click that button to apply it to the layer below. Just something really slight because there's more of a neutral tone than anything red in her skin tone. Nope. Hey Tiggy, how's it going? Floating cards. See if we can find anything. Playing cards then, maybe. Oh, there's some in this picture. So the cool thing about DeviantArt, they usually like list your resources that they use. Rabbit, clock, hair, cards. Yes, yes. Let's import the cards, which is already a GIF or a ping. So that's awesome. See something like that. I might cut those out a little bit more just because they have a black line around them. I don't like it. So we'll do a selection on there, and then we'll just hit select a mask. All right, so let's shift the edge in. Maybe decontaminate the colors. So you see like right here, the edge of the 7 kind of cuts it out a little bit. And if it's too much, you can just adjust it. Something like that. It's not completely gone, but it's a lot better than that big black edge on there. And I'll probably add a glow to this and a blur to make it look like it's moving. So let's go to blur, Gaussian blur, maybe motion blur though. We'll see though. We'll do a little bit of a Gaussian and then go to blur, motion blur. Motion blur was making it like a streak instead of the whole thing. Let me turn this down just a little bit. A little too loud for me. All right. Hit OK. And maybe we'll add a glow to the one on the bottom so it's not too much. Just make it white. And we probably won't see this till later, but we'll adjust it then too. There's like a white line. That might be from her. Yeah. So there's like a white line right here. To adjust that a little bit. And we'll just delete it. No, it's still there. So what I'll do is just move it. And delete it that way. And we'll delete the top. And move it just like a pixel. Just so I know it's not there anymore. There's a line on her arm too, so we'll fix that too. Alright, let me see. Select it, mask, press OK. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna delete layers we don't need, rename stuff. Just so it's a little bit more organized. Flying cards. Do a main. Flying cards. And this is going to be the glow. We don't need that, and we don't need that. Fly mask. Alright. So let's change the color up a little bit. We'll do a purple color because magic associates purple. So certain colors represent certain things, certain moods. It really just depends on the person too. Let's take some of the light out. Brightness. Let's adjust her also, so maybe the hue. Let's do reds. I wonder if I could just mask that though. Scions. What color is that? That's like a pink. No. I'll find it. How about we'll just decolor her. At least her skin. No, I'll just do the whole thing. Fine. That way we can darken the room and not mess her up. So delete that one. Let's try a different song, yeah? Okay, let's go back to the hues and see if we can clean her up a little bit, get that red mark off her face. We can really just pick a color that we want the magic that's gonna be come from her hand, and that could be like a glow. So maybe a pinkish color. Or purple maybe. It just looks weird like everywhere else, so we'll put a soft brush on her. Maybe. I don't like that. I don't like that, guys. It's from this, so let's adjust this. Or is it from... See all those 69 points? Hey, Mild. turn it down a little bit. I'll apply a single level on the room itself. I heard it. It works, guys. Alright, let's go to a color balance. Something like this. Let's do highlights and get rid of that red mark off there. Something like that. Let's find a picture of a moon. We can get rid of all this stuff. Sound effects. I had them for a while, but they weren't working. I don't know why. I'm surprised like this kind of music isn't copyrighted or like YouTube safe. I'm hearing the F-bomb just drop. Hey, Curtis. Maybe this one? Alright, let's open it up. And let's select this area. And we'll bring it on over here. Scallywags. I'm number 2, that means I love you. Yes, you do. I think Unbreakable was number 1 for a while. And the Tix beat him, and then Rob came out of nowhere. Let's which one? Fuck you, Dale. That's my shit. Alright. Make this a little bit smaller. I'll go in here. Turn it down so I can see the beams and delete that area out of there. Use a pen tool to make straight lines. What buttons? To move this. You have no clue what I'm talking about? About what? You better not say Photoshop stuff. That'd be funny if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it. Made me think I'm going crazy. Let's apply this. And then kind of erase it a little bit. Just a little fade. Invert it. Stupid cord. I think I did too much. No, invert. Really? Oh. Points is like the more you chat or the more you watch, you get points for it. Maybe something like that. We can add a black color dodge. Does it maybe add or no? It's that one. I'm pretty sure. So I want to change the moon color. Hue. Oh, we just take the color out. Something like that. Kind of blue though. So it was like reddish yellow. I have too much though. It looks like a regular planet, not a moon. And we'll use a dodge tool to add light. I don't know if it's like just live or it's anything. You'll have to ask one of those guys in chat because I'm pretty new to the live stuff. Too much on her hand. We'll add a little bit of black right here just because it's too much. And then let's color it back in, but very, very lightly. Just to get that blue color in there. Something like that. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of paint over her a little bit, just to kind of smooth her out. I don't know if I'm gonna paint or just like smudge it. Why is that colored though? Actually, there's a new thing in Photoshop where you can... Hold on. Let's delete that. Let's make a copy of this just in case it doesn't work. But there's a natural filter. I don't know if I even have this. Oh, I don't have it. Okay, we'll do that later then. Disregard, guys. I watch YouTube like it's TV, pretty much. But usually, don't watch live streams until past couple months. So it's kind of new to me. I don't understand I'm doing that, but it's like adding color instead of just like smudging. For some reason. Oh yeah, I put my points so like you can gamble a few thousand at least. Maybe 100,000. I don't remember. So Rob's lucky that he won. See, if it was me though, I would have lost that. So with that, I might just do a filter. Actually, let's selector first and then filter. So everything's gonna be inside that box. Just to kind of smooth that line work out. But DeviantArt. Oh, not dir. Go to favorites. I think yeah, fire. Download that. This one. File open. No Roku, no computer, that sucks. I typically just watch everything on my phone anyway. We'll do this. Do a blend mode. Something like this. And we'll go to filter, liquify. I made them like three PSD colorants in my life. That was years ago, and I never did it again. It was like not my thing, I guess. Let's turn that up, erase this area right here. Maybe erase a little bit right here. We'll change the color of the flame. Color balance. Apply a clipping mask. Something like that. Making mac and cheese. I haven't had mac and cheese in such a long time. Sounds good. Where was that? Do I have it installed already? Maybe. Fantasy lights, maybe. Let's do a new layer just in case I don't like it. Filter maybe. Blur, motion blur. No, I don't like it. Oh, it's black. Oh, duh. Undo, undo, undo. I was on a mask. That's why I couldn't see anything, guys. Filter, blur. Let's try Gaussian blur. See what that looks like. No, I don't like that either. With the chicken. You made over 52 PSD files. How much do you charge to make cool logos for you? Oh, it depends on what do you want. It's kind of cool. It's like a bokeh thing. Maybe put a color overlay. Lighting overlay. Normal. My freaking fan's blowing my hair and it's like tickling my nose. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. No, screw it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it then. Alright, let's do another black layer, color dodge, and then we'll do some highlights for the flame. Highlights and shadows. Color dodge. Took you forever to make your background logo. this down. She costs a lot. That's funny. Your main background logo that's in your chat. I'll have to look at it and see. Yeah, it just like depends on like how detailed or like minimalistic you want it. That looks so weird. I understand. Maybe I can maybe I can fix that when I don't have colors on top of it the right way. We'll see. But it's honestly, it's acting like I'm coloring when I'm not. I'm smudging. But maybe I can just paint over top of it and smooth everything out that way. So what I'm doing is just like sampling a color and painting it with a 50% opacity brush. Just to kind of smooth it out a little bit. See, while skin has like a lot of texture to it, but if you're doing like photo editing, they pretty much want to smear all that stuff out. And there's a few ways to do it, but this is pretty much my go-to way. But sometimes the colors aren't gonna blur together very well. But you want to make sure you're not gonna like do stuff on the eyes or like hard lines like the lip area on the outside, because then it loses detail. So next time I do my Photoshop stream, I might also try to stream on Twitch at the same time. The only time I will do that, though, is when I'm doing Photoshop stuff. I might try to do Xbox stuff on Twitch, just because that's like the only platform I can, unless I restream it. But I'm not gonna try to do gaming on my computer until I get a graphics card for both platforms. But we'll see. Ooh, I don't like that. That looks weird. Maybe turn this down. So weird. It's like not smoothing this area right here. Like a straight line right there. You see it? I don't get it. Yep. Motorcycle outside. So now I got birds that have not been here since like the last 3 years I've lived here. And there are, I don't know what they're called, but they pretty much, they're crows, but they are blue and white. Most annoyingest fucking thing ever, getting waked up by that shit. Like woke me up like 2 or 3 hours before I was supposed to wake up. Sweet bike, bro. Yeah, like a new neighbor down the road. He has a bike. Boat. And my next door neighbor used to be my landlord, and he just got married and he just disappeared. Sold his house. Didn't tell anybody. Like, what the fuck? It was weird, like one day I just like was outside doing something in the backyard, and these young couple say hi to me in my neighbor's backyard. Like, who the fuck are these people? And it's, oh, we just moved in. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know. Magpie. That's funny. Okay, what else can we do to this? I might smudge just a little bit to kind of soften it up a little bit. Almost like it's too much right there, so let's put a very light black layer on top of it. Okay. Let's see. Might be able to do a opacity change on the cards. So what I think I'm gonna do is make this effect layer into its own layer. That way I can add a blur to it, a motion blur. And turn it down a little bit. I kind of want to fade it a little bit more. So let's use a mask and a soft brush, opacity pressure, and kind of erase these hard lines. Oh, need to paint with black. I might do the same thing with an extra, like a duplicate of the cards again. Make them, the streak, a little bit more detailed. Derby! How you doing, hon? So let's duplicate the main one, put it on top of the glow one, do filter, blur, no, not Gaussian blur, motion blur. Maybe something like this, and we'll do like an overlay on top of it. You know what? We'll duplicate this, click that, fill it in with white, maybe. Chat's gone. Why is it not filling in? That's so weird. You're supposed to be able to like just hit Control or Alt and backspace and it's supposed to fill it in. Fine, we'll just paint it in. really matter. That works. And then we'll do the same thing. Filter, motion blur. I'll just turn it down a little bit. Okay. Let's add some curves. Take some of the darker shadows out of there. Shy. Oh, we all know you're not shy, Crupter. Let me fix this real quick. Thank you guys for the 9 likes. So what other kind of brushes we got? Flares. I got a Bob Ross file, guys. I was kind of disappointed though. It wasn't like real paint brushes. They were just like grass, like real grass. That's not what I wanted. John. No, that's not what I want. Oh, wings. Sparkles, clouds. We can put a cloud brush back there and make it look like a mist almost. Or fog. Let's add a new layer so we don't mess everything up. You're scared of me? Yeah, I don't blame you. Let's try some blurs on there. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Turn this down a little bit. We can put it underneath and see what it does. Yeah, right there. That's why it's still there, but it's like not crazy. I think there's one more thing I wanted to do with this one. And that's change her eyes. So let's and make everything invisible that's colored wise. Add a new layer. We'll get a regular soft brush. Make it small. Actually, we don't need a new layer. We just need like a hue layer. And we'll fill this in with black. This is a mask, so it means I can kind of erase everything without actually erasing anything. So we're gonna paint in with white. I'm gonna change this color really dramatically so I can see what I'm doing, but that's changeable later. Hit a little bit up here, so I'll use a black brush and paint that back in. Now we can adjust this layer. Change this music up. Let's put these colors back on so we can see what it will look like when it's done. Okay. Change the color. We can do colorize and see what that does. Brighten it up. Make something like that. Go in here and adjust it a little bit. So you kind of want to have like a shadow effect on your eye underneath the lashes. So I would just use a soft brush and kind of fade that away a little bit. The one on the right kind of seems a little too dark, so I'll make individual layers. Fill that in with white. Doesn't work. Why is this not working right? I don't understand, guys. Give me the mask. Make sure that's all the way up so I know it's erasing the whole thing. Alright, and then do the opposite on this side. This one should just be a little bit darker since it's in the shadow area. And I'm gonna go in here and like erase the pupil area right here. Do the same thing on the other side. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. Let's save this. YouTube, current stream, pictures, or would that be finished graphics? What are we gonna name this one? Magical name. File, save as. We'll do a JPEG and a ping. Save as a ping. Ooh, my fans just kicked on my PC. Let's do submit, deviation, and finish graphics. What was that? I don't remember. I didn't look. Okay, it's a pink file. And I have to remember to put all the references, resources that I use. Alright, so that's all I got for you guys. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, or tomorrow or Thursday, because Tig's streaming, or his band thing's on Wednesday, I believe. Alright, I'll do a quick before and after, so you guys can see our process. So we started with the room, girl, we added the shadows, some card effects, colorization on her eyes, the blue tint, the fire, the glows, fog, and some more colorization. So that's all I got for you guys, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hope you guys like the stream, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.